This today's horoscope prediction for Libra. You are Libra, if you were born between September 23 and October 22. When we talk about Libra, anything can happen since it is a very particular zodiac sign, and the people who belong to it are very sensitive. Due to the position of the planet Mars, those born under the sign of Libra will have a calm day today, just as most of you like it. We already know that you are not very adventurous and you prefer to play it safe, but now times of certain uncertainty are upon you, where you are going to have to take risks. Libra, not everything can always come to you, life is also uncertainty, and you have to have the ability to adapt. As for love, you should be more tolerant and less stubborn. Sometimes you are right, but you can also be wrong, you do not have the gift of absolute truth. Do not be so harsh and so critical of others, and instead you do not see your flaws. Do not be hypocrites, since we all have to be silent, and not all of them are virtues. Libra woman horoscope, that quality of the Libra woman of being so fanciful may play a trick on you today. Don't worry, it won't have major consequences, but it will make you feel embarrassed. So try to avoid it. You are quite spiteful and you are not able to turn the page if you can't get revenge on who hurt you. You shouldn't waste time on those issues today, as you have much more interesting things to do. You could miss out on a good opportunity in love by thinking about things or people from the past. Leave it behind and don't think about it anymore. It's not you who should put it in its place but time, which is undoubtedly the one who puts everyone in their place. Dedicate time and do those things that you like so much and enjoy life, either with your partner, with your friends, family, or alone. Yes, I said alone, because there are many things that you can enjoy alone. Try to discover them. Libra man horoscope. As a good Libra man, you wonder a lot, and it's hard for you to focus, be it in love or in any other field of life. It is normal, since this time that those born under your horoscope sign go through tends to do so. This does not mean that you cannot do your part to clarify and outline your goals and desires. In love, the opportunities are yet to come. It can be today or happen in a month, but you can take that for granted because astrology is always right. What happens is that many of you want to get things done, and you have to work on this. Change your attitude, relate more, and try it, which is what many of you don't do. Leave the past behind, and do not let the future mark you. Forget it, and if something did not go well for you, it does not mean that history has to repeat itself. Take this last advice as something general, and apply it to what you want. Dig inside and you will surely realize that your experiences are limiting you in the present. If you have a partner, there are good reasons to celebrate your partner and the person you love. They are healthy, have jobs, and have resources, in addition to being filled and overflowing with immense love. Today is a day to say I love you every time it comes from the heart. Their love is blessed by the strength that both breathe into it. If you don't have a partner, you have to let be in order to be. Stop monitoring your ex and stop asking hers about her mutual acquaintances about her. Only if you let him go and look to the future with hope will you be able to meet those people who are written to love you and take care of you. Saying goodbye is the way to open the door for them. You don't have to set mediocre goals. It's your turn to set crazy goals that take your breath away just thinking about them. This is a good day to do it. Otherwise, that adventurous and enterprising soul that has always distinguished you is at serious risk of perishing, of becoming invisible. You need a change of scenery. Review of your home, office, and all the environments in which you usually find yourself. Respect the energetic rules of Feng Shui. They are not difficult to follow, you just have to make sure that life and light flow between the spaces, and that nothing gets in their way or bogs them down. The road has been long, but there is still a long way to go. It has been a good idea to share a project, because that common goal makes love something more than love, and at the same time strengthens and blesses it. So stay on that shared path, and don't lose sight of what the future has to offer. The rumors that have reached your ears are nothing more than that, rumors that try to make you lose your footing now that you have finally raised your head. It is time to recognize who, within your organization and team, is there to help you climb the hills, and who, on the contrary, is a burden and pure negative energy. Music can be a great tool to help you get rid of those tensions that become a stress that undermines you. Yes, the stars know that you don't like to dance, and that is why they recommend that, for a few minutes each day, you cut the day and lock yourself up to dance and let yourself go out alone. Without friends, it would be impossible to have enemies. It takes knowledge, proximity, and understanding for someone to really drive us crazy and make us really angry. A cruel word pronounced by a stranger on the street will never leave us as cut off as when it is pronounced by someone we love. Is avoiding any connection point to save ourselves the pain is the answer? Of course not. Today is not a day to go it alone. Working closely with someone not only has the ability to be successful, but is also satisfying. Tip of the day: recognize who acts, recognize who tells the truth. Say no to the first, and say yes to the second. Lucky numbers for today: 2, 11, 17, 27, 31, 45. Tips for tomorrow: all the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific prediction of today's horoscope for each of them. First decan, September 23rd and October 2nd, avoidable problems of any kind due to the fault of third parties. Second decan, October 3rd and 12th, don't show your feelings or your letters to everyone. Don't be so trusting. Third decan, October 13 and 22, changes are coming soon, but to do so, begin to walk on the correct path.